What's up everybody, how's it going? It's Burke, aka Dansweight here, and welcome back to another premiere episode of the Final Fantasy X Masters mod by Karifean. Please remember to hit the like button and show the video some love, and I hope you guys have plenty of fun in the chat. Let's get going with this week's episode. Wow. So now that we're done with this stuff, the Calm Lands is officially like, you know, the true, like, you're getting really deep into the game, nearing Gakazet. Make a potion ×2. You can backtrack here, right? Yeah, you can. Don't know why I'd want to at this point, but you can. I think we get ourselves out onto the Calm Lands, and then we stop. So, I think I'm going to save over this one. I don't think I used up so many resources that I'm going to really regret. I mean, I've still got 23 Mega Phoenixes. Yes, I used a lot of Phoenix Downs, but I don't think that was all that bad. I think we did pretty well there. Okay, so I think the last thing I will do is to have a look at the sphere grid once again. Also, we got the morphing mog for Lulu. SOS Reflect, interesting. Cool. Yeah, I was thinking about Reflect in that fight and how nice it would have been. But yeah, what's Kimahri's magic? 31. Yeah, I guess Seymour had stronger defense. Basically, attacking with Lulu would have also been fine, but obviously I wouldn't have known. Although, to be honest, if the Lance there hit Lulu, then maybe things would have been a little different. But I think ultimately I would have survived. I just obviously didn't know what he was going to use. I'm very relieved. Okay. So I guess here we have a little decision to make. But I think for me at least it's not too big a decision. I think we've got to head down towards here. We've got to get Osmos. But lots of magic increase here. Yeah, I'm still going to go this way. Alright. Oren. Some more agility for him, finally. Only 2 points. Heaven forbid he gets too many. But I think he did do a little bit of counter-attacking, well, magic countering, which kind of helped. That was nice. Sloga, which is also very good. We're going to really need that half MP. But that was a proper team effort. I feel like everyone legitimately contributed in that fight. It wasn't like Evray where Kimahri got left out again. Made use of the odd HP. It's one of those small details. Basically, Karifean like said to me at one point, I don't know if you noticed, but I gave Kimahri like the +30 armor early on because it leaves him at odd HP. And it's the kind of thing that like normally for many a playthrough you just wouldn't understand or realize that that's important. But obviously it means you come back with SOS HP, which of course makes a big difference. So yeah, now those Kimahri flares are going to be a little more powerful. It's part of the reason we took him down that path. I did mention that to Karifean. I said that's what I did with Kimahri. What do you think? And hold on, let's have a look. Oh, that's nice. He said it's a relatively common choice from what he's seen, so that's cool. I mean, at least I think in that sense, if we're playing the Masters mod, you kind of have to assume that great minds think alike. So I think that's cool. Now, is this Blizzara? Yeah. Blizzarga, sorry. I think we've got to take the death here. It'd be silly not to. Then again, against the boss, I'm willing to bet that you kind of have to choose. Either you take a Waterga here, or you take all of your stuff, or you take this. I think I'll potentially backtrack for death. I feel like against Defender X, we're not going to be able to use death on it, so probably not the best idea. But I want it. This leaves me with 1, but I won't be able to come back to... At least if I could get Waterger, that would be great. But here, I think 1, 2... Nah. Let's have a quick look anyway. Screw it. I think this one I'll probably regret a bit, but... Yeah, I can only go back this far. That's a shame. Finally, a little bit more HP for Riku. We've managed to make it work with her having very low HP, but it's been a challenge. Which is kind of the point. Right. So, at this point, Yuna gets to use. Ah, that's really interesting. She gets a choice of basically using her MP or the use ability for buffs. Would be very foolish to not grab this. Let's take that. And then this. So that's one of the most interesting decisions I've seen so far in the sphere grid for the mod. The ability to use. It's very nice. Okay. So I think I'm saving here, and I'm going to wrap things up for this one. And we will tackle the Calmlands in the next sesh. Okay, so after some time away from the game, having completed Natus, which was an incredibly intense battle, I am back to continue the Final Fantasy X Masters mod by Karifean. I don't like the lack of background music here, so let me head to the Calmlands and start things off here. So much better. So, here... Let me kind of get set back up again before we continue. So yeah, we built a whole bunch of SOS nulls to get through Natus. And ultimately, they work pretty well. Might be relevant again for this area, honestly. We can customize First Strike as well, but before getting like fully into customization, I want to explore. This is one of the few, well, pretty much the only area of the game where things really open out, so I want to get through this bit first. And I kind of want to get the Chocobo as soon as possible, because getting the Chocobo means spending less resources fighting, and that's kind of what we need. Okay. So cutscene remover puts me here, but where did we... Yeah, we're just going to have to run down for now and try to make our way to the agency as quickly as we can. And it's one of the few areas of the game where you get 4 enemies to deal with. So, let's begin by having a look at this. Machina, we know how they work by now. Its stinger causes slow and poison. And we continue the trend of elemental fangs. So... let's see. I don't think Tidus is going to be doing anywhere near 5,000 damage at this stage, but... where's this ice brand? Let's find out how much damage we are doing. Not bad, to be honest. Not bad. Interestingly slow, though. I'm surprised that these two are quicker than this guy.
This one is mine!
Let's do... Dark attack. Waka having evade encounter is obviously going to help us tremendously. How much HP? It's a bit of an awkward number at the moment. Let's just make sure. Good evasion. I'm still going to get that first hit in, I think. Nice. basically finished it. Ooh, it can haste her. That's rough. Let's make sure this guy dies. Now we can make sure this guy dies. Evade encounter. So evade encounter is going to do some nice work for us. That's for sure. And does Yuna have use now? Holy shit. That's so weird. I'm still not used to that. It's going to take a while. I'm probably going to keep forgetting that she has it. Kind of have to wait here for Waka to finish the job. And there it is. So almost didn't take any damage there. I'm feeling like the odds of leaving Waka in there is much higher now that he has evade encounter. I feel like he can kind of stay front line. It's not as big a deal anymore. I think we'll try something like this as a party setup. Also, overdrive. I think we'll stick with Comrade for now. Maybe Victor for him. Yeah, for those that are near overdrive, Victor might be a better call. Right, same again.
We'll
We're
get through this.
Gonna start to speed things up here. I forgot to swap Ty's weapon. First encounter of the sesh. We'll figure that stuff out. I think Lulu's Blizzara should take one of them out. No? Wow, that's bad. I didn't think they had magic resistance that was that good. Yeah, that makes it a bad start. I think just to make sure it dies. Ouch. So is this a fight that basically Waka can't lose? Because he can evade and counter everything here. So I don't know if he has something in place to kind of stop you from abusing that too much. Yeah, I mean, it's going to take a while, but it's safe. So we might get a game over here if it busts out a move that we're not expecting, but for now at least, the evade encounter should work every time. So a bit of an interesting one. We're going to spend a lot of time with 1 HP, I think, in the Calm Lands, and really make that evade encounter work for us. It just makes it harder still, though. When Waka's not in the front line, it just makes it too difficult. You really need to bring him in. I'm going to use Kimari's MP here to get some healing. Okay. This encounter's already getting a bit long. Yeah, Waka can't get 2 moves. it's not going to be enough. He has to switch. Once again, it's back to the old kind of everything feels too slow. Maybe this will stop it from using a Hasker. His buddy probably will now. 1,312. Last time a Blizzara was enough. Okay, the overdrives are coming at least. Yeah, unfortunately we need Arctic winds, but I'd rather keep them, I think, at this stage. So at least do the first big chunk of damage. And another. Just about. Yeah, that's going to delay it majorly, so that's good for us. Yeah, they've got good magic resistance, man. Surprised he made that hit. There we go. So, pretty chill start. I think it's going to be the age-old problem of MP. But with Kimari to support, I think it should definitely be a bit easier. Alright, let's keep it going. I'm hoping for a different encounter this time. We've been a bit unlucky, kept getting the same one. Can I just skip this one, please? I don't know why we've got the same encounter 4 times in a row, honestly, it's a bit strange. I can't even be bothered, I'm gonna try and do something here. This should get rid of 3 of them. And a bit of delay on top. Honestly, we'll conserve the MP. It gets hit with slow as well, which is nice. If the petrification doesn't work, so it gives you like a double benefit. Can Titus finish it off? He probably can't. Actually, maybe he can. Nice. That's good damage. I thought we needed piercing to do any real damage against it, but we're good. Please, no more encounters against that set for a while. Now, this is where you used to get the buckler that could give you the magic counter, which was the only place in the game you could get it. And now it's just this, which is kind of nice. This one's protect, stone proof with 2 free slots. Kind of want that. I might buy these 2. Magic counter could definitely help us, and well, it might be the only chance. Literally just have enough money for it. Obviously would love this stuff too, but can't have it all. Okay. Item-wise, I think I'm good. Gonna make a push for the agency now. don't really get hit with slow. Doesn't seem to be much of a factor. And we don't get hit with much magic yet because we barely face anything that does it. Alright. Not going to face Belgamine just yet. Who has a sensor? I don't remember. Might be Lulu. Yeah. Okay, spams delay buster, same old, weak to ice. Counters everything with fire argo. Okay. So we're starting to, like, we faced enough variations of these guys now that we're really starting to understand how they work better, I think. So. Dark attack on this guy maybe to start, or... Try this. Yeah, managed to make the hit. And we're going to swap Orin to... yeah, we're going to swap Orin to his ice weapon. Oh. Interesting. Why did it hit Waka? I mean, good for me, because it's definitely easier if he does. I forgot exactly what its mechanic was, like it hits the person with the highest strength or the highest HP, but Orin has both the highest HP and the highest strength, no? So I don't know what it's basing it on. Okay, so one of those had to go like that, and now... Right, that's better. Now... Can we make it... Can we cast Reflect on it? No, we don't have Reflect yet. That sucks. We'll do a Magic Break. Is it immune to Magic Break or is it immune to the damage? I think it's definitely Magic Broken here, surely. Let's have a check. No. Okay, interesting. I think still what I want to do is have it kill itself slowly. It's going to get a lot of turns, but once we start to null blaze it, then it shouldn't be as big a deal. I'm surprised it's immune to Magic Break, if I'm being honest. And as soon as Orin gets a shot, we're going to Silent Strike. So we'll speed it up now, we get the point. Okay, now we wait. That's lame. That's definitely lame. It came much more quickly than I was expecting. That was the wrong move. Yeah. This guy's a pain in the arse once you let it get going. Once you can cast Reflect on it, it'll be much easier. But until then, you have to just waste time. Let's threaten it. There's just nothing else you can really do. While it's threatened, does it still counter? Let's find out. It doesn't, so that's important. Let's do a Blizzara. It's just, it takes too many turns to do anything to this guy. I'd rather it just killed itself still. It just takes too long. I've used up a lot of MP just to even do that. I mean, Death, honestly. Does she have anything that conserves MP? No. Yeah, there's not a lot we can do here, I think. At least we're filling up some overdrive here. There we go.
Oh.
Yeah, at the moment I don't have like a quick fire way to deal with that guy, honestly. So agency first, then Belgamine. Maybe we'll just use the overdrive, why not? Get some more practice in for this. There we go. Still remaining consistent, even if slow. Okay, can we just wait the rest out now?
Let's end this.
Yeah, I think we can. Riku has a Victor, I think, so let's leave her in. Speed this up. I think. Ooh, Kumari also has a Victor, but let's get some MP back. 0 from that. It's worth a try. Probably like 10 or 5 back from this guy. 20. That's pretty nice. How much HP? 290. Okay. Bye-bye. So probably 1 or 2 more encounters here. Do you want to see, can I attack this guy twice and still kill it? Nah, 5,000 is too much. I think. Might be worth a look. Ooh. It's going to be very tight. It is going to be very tight. Let's make sure. I think from here we can speed it up. Armor break for you, sir. Oh, because it's immune to status as well. Ugh, hate that shit. Yeah, we need to do something to speed up against these guys or it'll just take forever. At least Titus is well equipped to take those guys out. To be fair, actually, I think because of his weapon distribution, he can really do some great damage to those guys. I kind of forgot about that. I think we're close enough that we can give this a go now to the agency. Can't be bothered with it. There you go. The Death Mage, Lulu. So Riku is very useful in boss battles, but I think because obviously a lot of her usefulness comes from her items, I try not to use her in random encounters much. Unless I really need it. Let me... Oh. This is interesting. You know what? I'm not going to do it because literally doing each of these fights is going to be like half an episode. So I'm just going to leave it. But it's there if I end up getting a little bit stuck on anything. I can have a look at that. Ah, yes, the free slots. This one doesn't feel as important to me as before. I feel like I'd rather give this up and get something that has three slots for Yuna. I think that's a good trade. Weapon-wise, let's see what we're working with. Oren has some options. She definitely has options. He has options. Mari has options. Waka. Yeah, seems like everybody has some options here. That's good. Armor-wise, maybe not so. We'll see. Yeah, Riku needs something. Tidus could do with something. Waka could do with something. Maybe Lulu. Okay. We said Riku for sure. I think we said Waka also. And I think for now that's good. Alright, throw the save in. And then we will, I think... where should I start? Let's get the chest first. I'm going to grab the chest, then maybe make a run for the Chocobo trainer. The sooner we have to stop fighting these random encounters, the better. Once we get the Chocobos, there's a lot we can do. Interesting. Okay. Gonna stay out of the northeast as best I can. Sorry, northwest. Right, let's make a run for the trainer. Yeah, okay. So this area still counts as the more difficult ones as well. How should we tackle this? Sloga only costs me this much. Might be worth a try.
Chill, there's no rush.
I agree. Alright, they're not immune, that's good. He certainly didn't like that. We can take one of them out at least, like this. Oh no. And now he's countering. Okay, so this is a really nasty encounter for us now. And we have to be very careful. So we'll try and save ourselves a game over here. And mix up a little something. This should probably give us some kind of Mighty Guard, right? Mighty Wall. This'll do. Probably still good enough. Don't think it gives us any haste, unfortunately, which is a bit crap, but... Evading counter. Damn, he even blocks the counter attack. That's solid. That is solid. So, power break. Okay. Let's dark attack. Ooh, interesting. This is an interesting fight. I think basically as long as we have Null Blaze here, we're generally fine. Alright, we'll let Waka continue to attack here. Alright. I'm going to threaten this guy, see if it works. Actually, let's have a look at Sensor first. Probably has a ton of HP. 12,000, okay. Fine.
This ends now. You don't want to move.
Yeah, okay. I think this opens the floor for Tidus to finish some stuff off here. It's fine. How much left? 1,846. Okay. Just trying to think of what's the quickest way to kill this guy. Okay. 379. So Riku can finish the job here. Not Arctic Wind, Antarctic Wind. Okay, that's that.
As you wish.
Yeah, basically avoiding a counter-attacking loop here. By nullifying him. Right, 5,600. From here, we need to be able to finish things off, I reckon. But we need to change back to this guy. Yeah, even with Protect, we're doing fine. How much HP left?
Let's end this.
2,100. I say we just end it. Because those counterattacks are going to hurt. There you go. 4,000 damage. Tough encounter there. Definitely tough. And we haven't exactly made that much inroads towards getting to the trainer. And I think we're starting to have the problem again of Auron needs to juggle around a lot of stuff. And because he's so slow, obviously doesn't help. I think we'll keep some Null Blaze going here. Riku's probably one-hit KO from a lot of stuff anyway, so we'll just leave it. Okay. So there she is. I need to make it there. It's going to be another 3-4 encounters probably. Okay, we've had a good streak here. Wow. 3-4 encounters. Down to basically 1. This is the kind of thing I mean, like even when he does this, his turn is absolutely nowhere. Does he have... He has Dark Strike right now. Yeah. So he's got some nice weapons, but it's like if you don't come into the fight with the right one, you're already kind of screwed, so... Let's do... Silence attack here. Speed it up for this one. Finish this one off. Make inroads on this guy. It's very close. Not that one. Eh. Just trying to basically poison him with the weapon. Because Waka's generally safe from attack from this guy. Doesn't really matter. Get the Ice Brand. Okay, from here I think we can just attack. It's going to be slow going still, but I'm just trying something different again. Hoping this isn't one-hit KO. Okay, good. And Auron can have this one. The trouble is it's going to heal itself too quickly. I think these boys, even when they're attacking like this, they're just not going to do the damage. So what if we slow him? There's just no good way to deal with it. Like from what I'm seeing, it just takes a long time. They're power broken. Like it heals itself. It null frost. It wastes your turn with that. It's just there's just no. It's also not being hit with poison, unfortunately. Has too much HP and it out heals us unless we stop it. Sinus proofifies itself. Like it's got an answer for everything unless you use poison or you just like really overpower it with magic. So this doesn't work. But I was kind of hoping that the poison touch would do something, but it doesn't. Okay, it does, but it takes a while. But now again, it's also going to out heal the poison too. So without Lulu coming in and spamming magic while being Null Blaze, it's just not going to go down. It'll take too long. There we go. So pain in the arse once again, but we still got it. Now I had a big long break before the last encounter, but I might not be so lucky this time. So I've got to watch out. Yeah, I think leaving like a couple of characters in Null Blaze, I think that's probably useful. Alright, here we go. Gonna skip ahead here to when I can actually get a Chocobo. I don't think I'm going to try and do anything too special at the moment. Let's just gain access to a Chocobo. Only problem is it costs money, and we don't have a lot of money. So hopefully she gives the first one for free, because I'm going to need it. Just got to not leave the area. Alright, there we go. First one done. Train Chocobo. I hope the Chocobo riding is free. I really do. What? Now, I say what, but in general, if you remember, Karifean mentions very early on in the mod that there's no rewards for minigames. So he does not want you wasting time trying to get below 0 seconds and all that stuff. It's a grindless mod. And for many people, a grind is trying to get all of the celestial weapons and powering them up. And so he's definitely made your life much easier. We'll see how this is all going to play out once we like try to get the Cloudy Mirror, do this, that, the other. But for now, at least, we have a Sun Sigil just for being able to train a Chocobo. So this is brilliant, and it really lives up to its name of being a grindless mod. GG Karifean. Okay, that's it. Okay, thankfully she wasn't like, that's 1,000 gil, please. Otherwise we would have been stuck. So, we finally have some freedom. And that means that, I guess, let me basically do a lap at the place. I'm definitely going to visit the monster arena. We're going to talk to Belgamine. We're going to go to Remium Temple. We're going to do all of these things. So we might be in the Calmlands for like 3 episodes, I don't know. But we're going to do what we can. Because from here on, I did ask, or like it happened during conversation, to be honest, I don't remember, but he mentioned that Gagazet is the next spike. And so, yeah, we need to get all of the resources we can before leaving the Calmlands, before Gagazet hits. It's going to be a really arduous climb. 25,000 gil. We're going to need to buy capture weapons, that's probably what they're for. Maybe he sells them for free in this mod, honestly, who knows. I just don't remember if there's a Chocobo. It's been so long since I've been using the Chocobo in this way that I'm gonna throw in a save here. If I get this wrong at this stage, I'm just gonna probably use no encounters. I don't care. Just make it a bit more streamlined. We can definitely get through without using items, so that's not a problem. It's not really a resource management issue. We're close enough to something always to not need to use items, so it's not a big deal. But I wanted a fresh save so that I could... okay, that's good. Chocobo's still here. I want to go and fight Belgamine. See what abilities we need. I doubt any of the abilities we have at this point is going to be enough, but we'll see.
Oh, you again. Let us begin.
So I think this is another one I will reload until I get it right. Ah, the thing he's playing. The battle theme's playing. Not much I can do this time, unfortunately. Right, Bahamut comes in. He's the strongest one I have, and he has a few tricks like Dispel and stuff, so we'll see what we can do. Right, let's see. 40,000! Holy shit. Counters physical attacks with an attack. Other attacks with Bizarro. What about status effects? Does she counter those? How about CTB damage? Immune to slow. That already screws us if we're finished. This fight's already over at this stage. So forget it. Obviously that's one of the main things we use to gain an advantage for ourselves, and since we don't have it, it's not going to be great. And I think it's a one-on-one duel, as in you won't be able to summon a second Aeon after this stuff, so it won't work very well. But the power break has helped, to be fair. But our agility is pretty bad. I'm gonna keep attacking here. To see how close we can get without really doing much other than clobbering her, because she's not doing a lot of damage. And we do have Cura, but Blizzaga's gonna hurt. That's big. Okay. Let's go for a Cura. Not bad. Yeah, so she gets herself a nice 2 turns there. Let's just shield again. We're not going to throw this one away quite yet. After Heavenly Strike seems to come Blizzaga, so we have to watch out. And then a physical attack that's essentially going to amount to nothing much. So, that seems to be her normal rotation. Yep, okay, I got it. So now we should be able to gain a little bit more of an advantage, I think. Give ourselves a shot here. Because her physical counterattacks are very weak. So don't have to worry about that. Alright, there it comes. Overdrive? No, but it will be very soon. So let's protect. See how much damage this overdrive is going to do. If only slow worked, we would have really crushed this, but 318, okay, not bad. At least we have a Dispel if she pulls some tricks after going below half. We'll hopefully have the measure. Yeah, the good thing there was that she broke up her turns with the overdrive. So that gave us a slight advantage. Now Heavenly Strike, yeah. Alright, shield up. I still don't think it's going to be enough, but we'll be much closer. It depends, obviously, how close we can get before we use Mega Flare. So if we can hang in there long enough, we have a shot. But I did want to leave enough MP for a Dispel, if possible. Okay, good evasion there. The fact that he's able to sometimes get through like that is nice. Alright, what are you going to do? Anything? No. Okay, that's good. Gives us a shot. I think as soon as we bring her under 10k, we're going to go for it. So 2 more physical hits here, and then we have a chance. I think we're good. Might end up being the first time I beat Belgamine. first time. But that's generally the way it goes in the game as well. I mean, if you can beat Isaru, you tend to be able to beat her. Right, let's do this. Yeah. I'm really just making sure here. Basically, I just want to avoid the risk of Mega Flare not doing enough damage, and then I get killed. So, just want to make sure. Alright. I'm going to use it on the next turn. Then again, I think no matter when I use it, it's going to be able to get a Blizzaga in, basically. So I need enough HP to survive a Blizzaga, guaranteed. I'm pretty sure I've already won, but I just want to be absolutely sure here. Alright, let's go. Bye-bye, Shiva. But the Remium Temple versions are going to be tough, I assume. So there's going to be a lot to do here. We might be spending quite a significant amount of time in the Calmlands. If those Remiem Aeons are going to be hard to beat, there's capturing to be done. I don't know how he's implemented the monster arena. So we're going to be finding out a lot in the next 15-20 minutes, I think. Also, I guess, again, he's kind of discarded the minigames because they basically involve grinding of their own.
Impressive. Remarkable talent.
So,
traitor or no, you may have what it takes to beat Sin.
I'm not sure what the Chocobo race is going to be
this.
in Remiem.
You have earned it.
Nice. Nice.
Thank you. I think you will do just fine. But if you ever feel like you want more training, seek the hidden temple of Remiem. I will be waiting there. Farewell.
Okay, so we're going to head straight for Remiem. As I say, not sure how the Chocobo race is going to work. I assume you probably just get like the Cloudy Mirror or something, and that's it. There's no more prizes to be won. So I doubt we'll be getting break HP limit armor this time. There's only one way to find out. And then I am most curious about how he will tackle the monster arena, because remember, it is a grindless mod. So there is every chance we might go to the monster arena and there may not be any capturing in the Karifean mod. I say, well, I'm not sure about this one, because on the one hand, capturing is kind of a bit of an art form in and of itself in challenge runs. So he might want the player to use capture weapons and swap to them, and you know, sometimes capturing an enemy is much harder than just defeating them. And so it might be part of the challenge. But also, if it's a grindless mod, how does he negotiate those two things? Does he bypass capturing altogether and say, look, they're all unlocked, come and fight them when you're ready? Or is he going to say, I want you to capture one of each fiend? I'm definitely curious about, because that's a pretty big decision, especially when you set out to make a grindless mod. So we will find out soon. But first, Remiem. Always thought the design of this place was so damn cool. On the one hand, I kind of feel like they could and should have done more with it, but on the other hand, I kind of like that it is the way it is. Let's start with this side. Just want to see if there's any change in the messages and stuff here. Chocobos come to this forgotten temple to test each other's speed and skill. Yep. Okay. This is all the same for now. Fine, we'll speed it up. She did get an echo ring as well, by the way. Let's check that out. Ooh, nice. Sure. We'll take that. Head over to the other side. Probably have to win the race one time. Let's do it. I don't know if he's changed. I just want to check this again just to see if he changes the take shortcuts. No. Okay, let's go. Winning the race should be easy enough, he says. We're gonna go for like no chests, no poles, no nothing. It's a good old-fashioned win the race. They make that very easy. We'll see what we win. Should still be Cloudy Mirror, that's my guess. If we're getting the Sun Sigil and stuff at this stage. Well, well. In this mod, there are no celestial weapons. Instead, make use of customization to create your own ultimate weapons. Well then, why do we have the Sun Sigil? Is it a very specific customization tool? Is that how he's used the sigils? That doesn't surprise me too much, honestly, the fact that he's done that, and I think it's generally kind of cool. Because I think so much of what makes the post-game and the tough battles easier is just negated quite simply by the celestial weapons. But one reason that it's harder to not work with them is just because obviously customizing your own with like break damage limit is 60 dark matters. So in a grindless mod you can overcome that. But I think he gave us the Sun Sigil because he kind of has to give you something. But he could have just given us a potion. Why the Sun Sigil? I think maybe he was just trolling a bit, honestly. A celestial token, fashion and shape of the sun. Yeah, it's the same description. I think it's just a little bit of a middle finger to the game and how hard it makes you work for the Sun Sigil. So there's one big answer. And we will of course find out how many dark matters does it take to customize a break damage limit. How's it all going to work? We will find out. But we do not get the celestial weapons. And obviously that's one of the easiest ways to not make it a grindy run, because you don't have to do all the extra minigames. So he's well and truly said, I am not interested in people doing minigames. So that's fair play. And I do like the fact that he's left it up to the player to decide what their ultimate weapons are going to be. But that means it's quite a way away before we're going to see anything like that.
I challenge you. If you cannot beat me, you'll never beat Sin.
Okay, so I think I want to face...
Very well.
First
Before
one.
we begin, now, are you ready?
Let's see what we're working with. I don't know if they're going to be like baby Dark Aeons, like are they going to have like 200k HP? I have no idea, so we'll find out. And then kind of decide accordingly how we want to move forward.
Choose your Aeon well, Summoner.
Okay. Let's have a look. Yeah, it's quick. Yeah, they are basically like, I kind of guessed 200,000. 160 is very high, so these are like baby Dark Aeons. We have to do a lot of work to have a chance against them. So I don't think we're going to be fighting these guys yet. There's not really much point. Let's do a shielded kind of... Let's see the energy blast here. Maybe when you beat this guy you get energy blast. But this is with shield, so it multiplies by 4. Yeah. So that's cool. They're definitely baby Dark Aeons. That's the best way to describe them. That did almost 20,000 damage if I wasn't shielding. So
You have a lot to learn.
yeah, we're a long way behind here. Maybe even post-game, because obviously the Aeon stats are not going to be going up anytime soon by any meaningful margin here. And I don't think we can really overcome it by abilities alone. Not sure. I think once this session is over, I will ask Karifean, like, does he intend for the player to just basically really get down with the strategies and use the abilities to get through. But at the end of the day, it's kind of pointless, because if even on a shield you're taking 4,800 damage, can you even learn auto life? Like, to me at least, that's basically just a level check. Like, if you can't survive that first one, you're not ready. Just come back later. So you can't learn auto life. So I think that means we just have to get out of here for now. So that at least shortens our time in the Calmlands. I was wondering if we're going to spend like 3 episodes here. Since we're not fighting in Remiem, that's already much less time we're spending. So let's get out of here. Yeah, the Sun Sigil threw me off a bit. Once we obtain that, I thought we're still getting the Celestial Weapons in some way, like they might be modified. Like they don't have Ignore Defense anymore or whatever, but not the case. So that means the final stop in the Calmlands is going to be the Monster Arena. The place where I am right now, my randomizer as well. Spending a lot of time here, but that's my life. I've spent thousands of hours in this place. It's my second home. Now, this was another one of my biggest questions. It's time for it to be answered. Based on what we've seen so far, either the Monster Arena is permanently closed, we're not finding anything in here. That's unlikely. Second option is that everything's already unlocked and you just come in and fight shit when you're ready. And 3 is maybe you have to only capture 1 of each thing. Let's find out. Right. This is an arena where players are used to max out their stats. But there's no fiends here now. And there won't be any. Ever. Some guy calling himself Modder came and chased him away, yelling something of how it doesn't fit his post-game progression. He seems to have a different image in his mind for how things should play out. Want to hear about it? I do. Alright, so first of all comes clearing the story. Look at the arms as well in the air. You know that cave down in the valley? He wants you to ignore that until later. The monsters in there are way stronger now, made for after beating the final boss. So you beat the final boss, then clear that cave and get Yojimbo, then go through the Omega Ruins. After defeating Ultima Weapon, you have several options. You can fight Geoscano, Omega Weapon, Lord Ochu, or the Crazy Aeons, in whatever order you think is best. Each you defeat makes you more powerful, so if you struggle with one, you can always come back for it later. There's no monster catching, and there are no celestial weapons to hunt down. You just go from one boss to the next, leveling and customizing along the way. Remium Temple is intended to be done after the Crazy Aeons, but if you desire it, if you desire the Maga Sisters, you can try it earlier. Okay, so done after the Crazy Aeons, but you can try it earlier. So, yeah. The shop in Besaid Village is very special, so do check it out when you can. Now, what can I do for you? That's very interesting. For FFX. Right, what does he sell? Oh. Those are very interesting. Okay, I'm not going to buy any of them, but they're interesting. So, this is big, man. My first prediction was that there's going to be no monster capturing. Turned out to be correct. Holy shit. I think we need some Phoenix Downs though. Let's not get too carried away here. Holy waters are relatively cheap. I think we're gonna need some. I think at this stage we should honestly just max most of this crap out. We can use them in customization as well. Selling these is also very nice, actually. So we don't really need them. Okay, my friends, I'm wrapping it up for this episode. Thank you all so much for watching. Hope you are continuing to enjoy the series. I will see you for the next one. Thank you for watching. Take care.